Hey, yes, I'm still sick, unfortunately. Day 3 of being sick, but I figured since I'm home, might as well record something. I had 2 videos already kind of recorded and one that I recorded while I was sick too earlier this week. So I had one posted yesterday and then one tomorrow. I'm trying to keep on this cycle of like every other day at least, if I can, So right now I'm a little bit ahead. So if I can get like a few videos recorded today, great. I just have to edit and cut them real quick and then I can have them scheduled for the next few or next every other day, next few every other day. So we'll see. I'm trying to get ahead, but it's got me being homesick is not fun at all. And I understand that I have to be home and rest, but it's really hard for me because I'm the type of person that if I miss, like, I hate missing work. I hate not working. I hate sitting around doing nothing. And I feel useless in a way. I've been really in my feelings, not a bad way. I don't think it's like depression or anything like that, but just, I'm such an overthinker that I start, I'm overthinking, I'm like, oh my God, I'm missing work. Like, what if I'm missing something big? Or, I'm not getting my stuff done. Like, what do they think of me since I'm missing work for 3 days in a row? And I even let them know too. Like, they knew I was sick, so I know that's not a big deal, but I hate calling out sick. And, since I'm sick at home, unfortunately, I'm on my phone a lot more than I would like to be. And I end up doom scrolling as always on TikTok. And I started getting on this path on TikTok that was leaving a 9 to 5, having like doing more with your life and all these different things. And I'm just like, yes, I want that, but I don't need the reminder right now. And I'm just like, oh my God, but I just want to say there was one TikTok I saw. I actually screenshotted it because if I felt I very much like resonated with it a little bit, and it just got me feeling crappy. But it said, "Does anyone else feel like they are living a life smaller than they are meant to, but don't know where to start or what to do to change it? It's such a paralyzing feeling." I wish I didn't go down this rabbit hole. I really did, but I really wish I didn't. But this is how I feel. Ever since I was younger, I never knew what I wanted to do with my life, and I knew it wasn't a typical 9 to 5. I knew it wasn't a typical office job, and I didn't have a path. I really didn't. I was grateful enough to be given a position that I'm in currently, which I have 3 years, almost 3 years experience, and it's a good field. It is. I enjoy it. Every day can be a little bit different, which is nice. That's kind of what I want. The only thing is it is a 9 to 5, and it depends on the company you work at too. I was at a really shitty company for over 2 years, and it was bad. It was just bad. So I finally left, and I'm going to have a temp position right now, and I don't know if I'm gonna get it yet. I don't. I think that's what's also making me overthink a lot. 'Cause it's like, oh shit, if I do, great, you know. But then the days that I feel like not fully there, it's like, oof, But hey, it's a job. It's a really great job. But also too, I'm thinking like, what if I don't get it? My brain has been more towards I'm not gonna get it, and I don't know if that's just my brain or my body trying to, not have too much hope in getting it and just kind of prepare. Like, okay, you're not gonna get it. Like, don't get too excited. So it's a little bit of like, okay, that's kind of good. I don't want to get too excited about it, but also too, it's like, dang, I do really want it. It's a really nice place. It's a really great team. It's very well structured compared to my old place, and it's really nice. It really is. They care about their community and their employees, so I would love to be part of a team like that. I would love to be part of a company like that. Just right now, being a temp, it's kind of like, I'm not, like, I feel like I'm just kind of on the back burner. I'm not like fully in, because, I'm a temp. It's like, you're not a full employee yet. You don't get all the benefits, obviously, as a full-time employee. So that's been a little hard, but that's why, I'm doing this. I want to do YouTube. I want to create cool content. I want to like the other series I just kind of started doing, and I played with a little bit more yesterday too, which I will record a second video today. Like doing virtual assistant stuff, doing freelance video editing, those are the things that when I picture my life every single day, I don't picture a 9 to 5. I picture myself doing anything I want, honestly. I do. Like, especially when it comes to the point when like me and my boyfriend decide to have kids and stuff, like I want to be home for that. I want to have the freedom to stay home. I know he wants to work, obviously, he's going to work. But, I still want to work in some capacity. I still want to contribute to the household income and everything like that. Of course, I do. I always, I don't think I could ever stop working. It's just to what capacity. A 9 to 5 is structured, yes, but you don't have any, there's no freedom to it compared to freelance work or passive income, things like that. You do have freedom to it. I think I've realized over time that I want more freedom in this world. I have always been not a homebody, but I've always been in my same area. Like, yes, I've traveled and stuff, like with family. We used to go camping a lot, travel to really beautiful places. I went to Vegas for the first time last year with my family. I actually went to Texas as well for the first time last year, but those were like the first, Texas was my first trip alone, flying on a plane, and it makes me cry when I think about it. I was on the plane. I had a window seat. I got to pick my window seat because that's all, it's my first time flying alone. I was scared as fuck. I was so scared to fly alone. I was so scared. I was texting my mom, Mom, what do I do here? What do I do here? What do I do here? Like, what do I do next? This and that. I forgot to freaking check my giant bag and took it down, So I had to take it all the way back. But when I was looking out the window, which is kind of why I'm looking out my window, since I'm sick and I'm trapped. But I was looking out the window and just looked down at everything. Obviously it was flying out of the Burbank airport, not LAX. That would have been horrible. So I flew out of Burbank and I'm looking down. I just see everything, just it's gonna make me cry thinking about it, but just it was such a different view than normal, like everyday to day life. You got to look down and see so many things at once. And just to know I was that high in the fucking sky in a plane, going to a completely new area. Holy moly. I say that a lot. It made me tear up. I was bawling my eyes out because I was like, wow. I'm in a new area. I'm going to do it. Like, yes, I'm going to my aunt and uncle and my cousins, but it's so new for me. It's crazy. So that was a very emotional plane ride. And of course, I had some time, so I just kind of was chilling on my phone, did my thing. I was relaxed at that point. Just checking where the plane is and all that stuff, like what cities were over. So I went from, California, seeing all that. I saw over, I forgot we had to stop in Colorado because the plane was not that full at all. So I got to see like the mountains and it was snowing and that was crazy. So I had to deal with landing that first time to Colorado and then going to Texas. That was through Southwest, and then of course on the way to Texas, like just seeing everything and seeing how different it is compared to California was crazy. Like, yes, California is very beautiful. I'm very happy to be raised here. And there's so many different things to do, which is awesome. Like, I'm at Disneyland all the time. I have my pass with my boyfriend, which expires soon, but that's okay. We're trying to do as many trips as we can. So you might see like maybe a couple of videos on that until, we don't have our pass anymore, but it was worth it. It was a good year. We're right by the beach. Like, the beach is right over this hill and right by the beach, by the mountains, by the desert, There's so many different things here. So I think I kind of got that, since growing up. Like, oh, I sing and doing all these different things, Like, my family, like, they'd take us out and we would, camping, different little trips, cabin and Big Bear and all these fun different things. And then we finally, because me and my sister are older, we got to do Vegas and then I did Texas on my own. So I think since I'm doing a little bit more and more, and also too, me and my boyfriend talk about moving out of state. Right now, our number one is Arizona. just because, it's first time around. Some of his family lives there too, and also too, it's close to my family here. I don't want to go too far. I was always a little hesitant about that, but after talking with my aunt, my mom, and everyone else, they're like, it's okay, you can go, it's okay. I'm like, I know, it's just hard. It made me realize, like, wow, there's so much out there. There really is. Like, I've been watching stuff online, and I see other people travel. Like, one other place I want to go to is like Hawaii or somewhere tropical. Like, that's on my bucket list. That's my dream, is to swim with sea turtles or just see them in person. I just want to see a sea turtle. I love turtles. I do. So that's on my bucket list. I think that's one of the, like, that's honestly the only thing on my bucket list, but I think over time I'll start adding to it. But in general, I want to explore and see different things in person. Like, being home on my phone, seeing it, it's not the same. And when I was on that plane to Texas, I was just like, wow, like, the world is big. Like, not even the world, just seeing, like, going from one state to another, that was trippy to me. I think it made me realize, like, how big even just the US is. I'm used to my small little Ventura County and 20-mile radius, maybe 15-20-mile radius I'm traveling in, but there's more to it. There's a lot more on the outskirts, and not just here, but like when I zoom out on the map, it's like, wow, there's a lot. So when I flew from California to Texas, and stopped in Denver, I basically went over probably Las Vegas, Arizona, Utah, stopped in Colorado, and then, the surrounding ones are like New Mexico, Kansas, Oklahoma, and then straight down to Dallas. That's crazy. Another place I want to go to really badly is New York. My dad's side of the family is all from New York. They got them accents like water. They have the accents, and I really want to go there. My great aunt, my dad's aunt, Jojo, she has gone quite a lot. Obviously she was born, she lived there and everything like that. But she went sometime recently. I think the last year or two. I don't remember. I forgot if it was last year or the year before. She's went, and I'm like, I want to visit. Like, I just want to experience, like, tall buildings, and like, just, since we hear about it so much and you guys all lived here, I want to experience it. So that's one place I want to go. I want to go to, mainly because it's Disneyland, but I want to go to Florida. I do have an aunt in Florida that of course I would visit, but I want to go to Florida for Disney World, just to experience it at least one time. Where else? Oh yeah, duh. Me and my boyfriend, actually, which is kind of why I'm thinking about this, and have been thinking about it. Me and my boyfriend booked a cruise for in August, and one of the stops it's pretty easy. Like, I think it's like a 5-day one, but it goes to Catalina Island, which is near me. I've been wanting to go there, I just haven't. But Catalina Island, it stops at. It's a day out in sea, and then it stops in Mexico. And I'm like, to him, he's done it before, but me, I'm like, oh my god, like, we're going to Mexico. Like, what the fuck? We're going to another country. Like, that. I can't fathom that until I'm there. We're gonna be like, I have to look at myself on the map. Like, where am I on the map right now? We're gonna be in another freaking country. Like, that's insane to me. That really, really is insane to me. So I'm very excited about that. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I told my mom, she's like, oh my god, you're gonna have so much fun. And I'm like, I know, I'm excited. So that one's gonna be cool. But, overall, just, wanting to travel. Like, I didn't really always have the urge to travel, but I think now that I'm getting older and I'm like seeing things from a different of course, social media, we see things from a different perspective, or other people that travel and stuff, it makes you think, like, oh my god, there's so much out there, and I want to experience it for myself. I don't want to just watch it on my phone or computer in my bed. Basically, that whole tangent, it just, I want to have the freedom to travel. I want to have the freedom to have my own schedule. I just want to have freedom in general. I don't want to be stuck in a 9 to 5. I really don't. And, I see other people that are living that life, and, they're happy. They like it. They're content. For me, I would be content, but not fully. I would just always like TikTok memes or TikToks that I saw. Like this one, I got a 9 to 5 office job at 21 because I thought that's what I had to do. I was absolutely miserable and knew I wasn't meant for this. My gut told me to quit that job and follow my dreams. I'm not going to quit my job or anything like that. I have the job industry that I'm in. It's great because I can do it from anywhere. Or I can do it anywhere in any state. California, it's a little bit more, but I can do it from any state. It's a needed position. So obviously I want to be smart and, not just quit my job. In the meantime, on the side, build up other things, like this person that posted their TikTok saying that they're sad and miserable at 21 in an office job. And next shows them traveling, shows them exploring, saying to follow your dreams. And it's like, yeah, I want to do that. I do. I just got to be smart about it. I really do. So my goals is right now while I'm working, keep going on the side, post as much content as I can, be consistent. I think that's my biggest thing is I need to be consistent for the virtual assistant and video editing stuff. Reach out to people. I think I always have a fear of like, oh my god, I'm reaching out to people and it's hard. Like, what do I say? So I'm just doing it, I'm like, hey, I'm messaging people or I'm applying to different jobs. Like, hey, I'm entry level, would love to work with you. Love to get experience. So I gotta just keep doing it. I'm happy I kind of have this outlet because, yeah, I have people I can talk to and get into my feelings, but I don't want to ramble on with my stuff. I rather ramble on to you and whoever's watching this because you probably feel the same way or you're interested and curious, like how is she gonna get out of this? How is she gonna do this? Because all these videos I see at the beginning, it's them upset and sad and crying, which is like me right now. And then the next clip is, oh my god, they're traveling, they're doing all these cool things. They work from home and they do all these like passive income online or digital marketing or whatever. I'm not at that point yet. Sorry, this isn't gonna cut to like, oh my god, they turned themselves around. I haven't done that yet, but I want to. I do. It kind of feels good, honestly, to let this out because I've just been in my feelings and I'm on my phone doom scrolling and then I'm on my phone doing research and I do a lot of research. I look up a lot of stuff that like I want to do or I just like to hear other people's point of view. That's how you do it, honestly. Every person that sells a course or sells something, yeah, they sell a course because they're trying to make money, but if you can't afford it or you don't want to buy a course because most of the time it's a waste, you guys just listen to a little bit from everybody. I've learned that. They're not going to give you the answer. Like, oh, here you go. Here's the secret formula. It's like, no, they're not going to give that to you. So don't expect that. Don't be asking questions. I hate that. Oh my God, such a pet peeve of mine. When people ask questions like that in the comments, it's like, I'm sorry, they're not going to give you the direct answer. They want you to click in their bio and buy their freaking course. That's how they make their money, obviously. I hope I never turn into that. I don't want to be the person. I know that's how they do it, but like, I feel bad if I sell a course, I'd rather just sell like different things, not a course. So if it was a course, I'd be giving you the direct like, hey, do this, do this, do this. That's why I like doing research because you kind of gotta just look around and find all that stuff on your own. You do. Sorry, I'm playing with this right now. I love this tripod for the camera. I really do. It's so big. I saw that there was a smaller one, but it was on TikTok and I don't really trust buying it on TikTok, honestly, just because it's not the same brand. Like, this is the brand. And also, too, I have it on the cube right now. It's just standing there, so it's whatever. It's fine. Anyway, I think I'm going to get off this tangent. I just was in my feels and thinking a lot, and I know there's more for me out there. I know I'm meant to do a lot more, and I'm going to. And I'm going to push myself to do it. I think now that I'm getting a little bit older, I'm going to be 25 in like a month. I'm like, oh shit, okay, I gotta do this. I gotta do this. I need to do this now. It's like now or never. And I've wasted already so many years not doing anything. I wouldn't say it's a total waste, obviously. Like, I built my career of what I'm doing currently in my industry. So if anything, I have that, which is good. It's not my first preference, obviously. Thank you. As always, hopefully you subscribe. I know I sound like shit. This is not the best quality, but hey, it's real stuff. I put that in my freaking banner. So if you're here, that means I'm talking about real shit. This is real shit. I really like I post more stuff like that too. I don't want to just keep posting perfect, look all dolled up. That's why I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm gonna post my videos today being sick. Like, who cares? Like, my hair, I did not brush it last night after I took my shower. I'm coughing, but I am cutting those out because those are disgusting. I don't need you hearing that. You're just gonna hear me a little congested. But if you, kind of feel the same way as me, or you want to follow my path, and let's do it together. Be happy in this world. We have one life, and I want to be happy with it. I want to do things that make me happy. I don't want to settle. I see a lot of times people around me even close people around me that just settle, and it makes me really sad, and I don't want to do that. I know I could do more. I'm meant for a lot more, and I have very high goals that I want to hit, and I'm sure you do too. So, hey, keep watching. Maybe you saw this video in like 5 years, and now my videos are like me traveling and shit. That'd be really cool. Or you're watching this a day from now, and you're like, okay, she's just getting started. Let me follow along and see what she's doing. So, subscribe, follow, whatever you want to do. I appreciate it very much. I'm going to record some more videos today just to get some stuff out there, even if it's just me talking. I have some other video ideas that I wrote down. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Bye.